welcome to the LSF Podcast. This is episode 5, I believe.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
episode 3 went live, and then there was one between
Yeah.
then and now.
We had the debacle is the word I'm guessing I'll use for episode 3, where there was the Tango Ice Blast arc got missed.
My bad.
Crying shame, I'll say it.
Yeah. At least that means we can keep that one for another day. And
Do you guys know how hard it is? Oh, we're live?
Hey. Truthmane. Come on, brother. Come on.
Hey, chat. What's up?
I was like, welcome back, Truthmane. It's been a while, buddy. How you been?
I've been good. Recently I've been spending my time scrubbing through 70 hours of stands footage trying to find a 22-second segment where my song played. So that's what I've been up to recently.
I'm surprised no one clipped it because it was short enough to be a clip.
Wait, I got it.
Yeah, I feel like if people were there and like I asked them to maybe like clip it or tell me when it was going on, that would have been cool. But like,
no one did.
It's a shame you didn't actually do that.
Friends. Yeah. Imagine if you had 4 of your closest friends watching the stream and they didn't do that.
I got you, Truthmane.
Yeah.
There's a timestamp.
Jody, stop it.
I will
Stop
literally.
being so wholesome.
I will open up all the messages to go. That never happened, unless he's talking about a group of other people.
So nice.
But yeah,
If you're not fucking with me.
we're all back. We're all here. I'm gonna say it feels like the first one that we're all here for, but I'm fairly sure it's not. Truthmane's back from his trip.
It's the third one.
Is it?
Yeah, 125.
Yep. That was a good trip though.
That's good. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. I'm also joined with Notice Z, Land Eagle, Noisy Jody 2. If I'm not let them introduce themselves, we'll do that at the end. Fuck it. They're here.
Wow, it's me. I'm here.
I was here.
Yeah. I guess we'll.
You have any threes in chat?
Any 3, please don't. I don't think there's anyone that's gonna get that joke that's in my chat right now, unless it's you.
I get it. Hey, I get it though.
Hey. All those threes.
Had to be there.
I will say it does feel weird threeing as a vegetarian, but
Hey, vegetarian and vegan threes count. We'll say it.
Threegan, if you will.
Threegan. Except don't say that because that's cringe.
Yeah, also that. Yeah, I guess the best point to talk, on this is why we're talking about 3 in the first place. It is because of the mighty Slothathon that's going on right now. If you know, you know.
Wait, there's a Slothathon happening?
There is a Slothathon happening. The mighty Staff, Rising Streamer of the Year.
Well, I don't know about mighty.
Next year, VTuber of the Year with that Slothathon, with the sloth fucking thing going on.
There's a what happening?
A Slothathon.
It's like a subathon, but even more like scummy and money grabbing.
Yeah, it's really money grabbing.
Of
Like
course.
he hasn't stopped asking for primes and subs the whole time.
And it's never going to end. He's literally doing it forever, so he can just get primes forever.
It's actually very cringe. But at the same
I
time,
did have a
that's hype.
bit for this, but we've already kind of moved past because I watched this clip of like Pokimane talking about how she doesn't really like the idea of subathons just because like it like pushes streamers to like their limit and it's like not really like a super healthy thing to be doing. That was anyway. So Stans has been streaming for 76 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I feel sorry for Stans because he's doing all of the subathon like downsides and he's not even getting paid out.
I mean, he is. He's still at his sub peak, and he's been like a natty 2K Andy pretty much the entire time. So like,
yeah, but he's still not getting subs as if he was doing it like the time was reducing. Imagine if the time was reducing and he was trying to get a sloth before time ran out.
Yeah. The only thing that would be more fun was if somehow he had collaborated with the people that make the game that I can't remember the name of. Something Treehouse Games. Something.
Teamwood.
It's just Teamwood.
Teamwood.
Yeah, there's no treehouse. Stans loves saying treehouse, but there is no treehouse.
And where every time he got a sub, it like upped the odds by 1. So it went from 1 to 10k, like 1 10k in a bit. So every time it went up, it just made it less and less likely.
Well, so if you've got 10k subs, it'd be a 1 in 1 chance.
No.
Yeah.
It'd be less likely.
Slot every roll.
No.
Stans has stopped with the sloth songs, by the way. To timestamp this video.
No, fair. No, I meant get less likely, not more likely.
Gets less likely. What? So it starts at 10,000 and gets even worse.
Yeah, like people want.
It would just never end. It would just never ever end.
Yeah. The whole thing is that
It'd be crazy.
you're saying, oh, he's not getting any upsides. That's the upside. People want to fuck with streamers. People aren't going, oh, I'm gonna not sub to Ludwig so that his subathon doesn't go on any further. They're going, here, no. What's actually gonna happen is I'm gonna sub so this guy has to sleep on stream. And I was gonna say something, and someone take over. I'm gonna talk about the time that he came in his pants on stream.
All right, yeah, true.
What?
You wanna,
You don't know that Ludwig came in his pants on stream?
Oh, I do know. Never mind. Yeah, I thought you were talking about. Sorry, I'm still trying to find those 22
One
seconds.
night without Rochelle, and he comes in his pants.
You grab the timestamp, Truthmane. You can do it after the podcast.
Fine. Just so we're clear, that timestamp that Jody sent, while very generous of her, was for the other one. Anyway, it doesn't really matter.
It's okay.
I am too enjoying Stan's
Slothathon.
losing his mind.
Streamer man.
Yeah, streamer man.
It's fun. That's how.
Yeah, the best part about that in general has been the songs. I have, for one, enjoyed making the song that I made, and listening to all the songs. The range of singing goes from people who clearly do it for like more than a hobby, and the people that are like, I've never sung in my entire life.
Yeah, I think on both ends of that scale.
Well, sorry, Truthmane, you have your own version of the skill. You have the skill of my parents are in bed. I better not wake them up, but I still have to sing.
Yeah, I mean that's true. My first song was like
somber
that. My
Rainbow
second
Connection.
song was not like that. No, it was a somber Rainbow Connection because he hasn't found the Sloth yet. But I think Rainbow Connection itself is somber, right? Because you're not saying we've found the Rainbow Connection. It's someday we'll find the Rainbow Connection. Anyway, Can we just all take a moment to appreciate that Jody has the voice of an angel?
True.
He does. This was actually very
because I was listening to it and I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. Almost as good as Curly's accent on the second verse of I Miss Sloth.
Yeah, my Tom DeLong is on point, I'll say.
Saying the word time just gets me every time.
Time.
Annoyed.
Time.
Jody
was going through Jody's rap. I was like, oh, so Jody's gonna do like a jokey song, but no, you just absolutely nailed it.
Yeah, but it makes me cringe, so I have to talk in between it. Make it a bit more,
Well, to be fair, I
cool.
I definitely.
Yeah, but there were so jokes, like the bits in the middle where it was just like the two sloths like making out and stuff.
That was great.
I don't know why they were.
It was great.
I think the song part of this Slothathon has actually infected my mind so much that whenever I'm just like listening to music, I'm thinking, how can I fucking like work the word sloth into here? Like it's a big problem at this point.
If we get enough, we should make a streaming service for all these music and call it Slothify.
There's already almost 100.
Yeah, we're in the 70s right now.
There's like
wow.
We're in the 70s.
Yeah, late 70s. Yeah.
What's that, like 40
we're actually going decade by decade for the.
Yeah, and to be fair, Midnight's been doing God's work,
Okay.
And then if any of them haven't been listened to, he's adding them multiple times so that they're more likely to come up.
Yeah. Yeah, I went in and I saw your
making-
song was in there 3 times, Truthmane, just so it would show up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I still missed. I'm actually angry, right? And it doesn't matter. Whatever. Anyway, what I was gonna say was
We're up to 81 Sloth songs.
I want to make a sloth Gregorian chant. I think that would be really funny. I think that would actually
be very funny.
Hit incredibly hard.
What's
and I definitely can't hit like the notes that like they castrate altar boys at the age of 16 or like age of 12 to hit, but like it would be funny. Exactly. No, you've got it. You've got
He
it.
hit that so well, Discord said no.
So what was that word you just said? Can I get a dictionary definition of whatever the hell that word was?
Castrate or altar boy?
Gregorian.
Gregorian. Yeah, I know what castrate
Gregorian.
is.
Oh, he knows what castrate is, don't you? Know that.
Oh, okay. Gregorian is a Gregorian. You mean just like a Gregorian chant?
Yeah. What is that?
Gregorian just like refers to Pope Gregory. A Gregorian chant is the central. I think it's the central tradition of Western plain chant, which is a form of monophonic, unaccompanied sacred song, and I think Latin of what is the Roman Catholic Church. and I think it developed originally in Western and Central Europe during the 9th and 10th centuries, with later additions.
Okay,
and
you're reading the
redactions.
Wikipedia page. Okay.
Wow, did it actually
no,
develop
that
through
was-
the Wikipedia page?
Yeah,
No, that was off the.
Yeah, at
that
first I was
that
like,
off
"Yo,
the
that's kind of
dome.
impressive," and then whenever it stopped, I
that
originally
was off
thought
the
you
dome.
meant the like the oh
Well,
the
like,
people
like throat singing.
yeah, that's what I thought you meant.
Did not mean Mongolian throat singing.
Yeah, that's what I
no.
thought you meant, and I was like, "Yo, how do we do that? Like, that's hard."
No, that would be hype, though.
Oh, whoa.
We should probably like, because you know how sea shanties have to have like harmonies and shit. We've got 5 people here.
Yeah, I don't think any of us
We
can
could hit-
harmonize.
I bet Jody could do it.
Jody, have you done choir or like had any sort of professional singing? Sweet teaching?
No, I do karaoke.
Yeah, it's professional. Yeah, it's professional. To be fair, I was in the choir at school and I sang at church, and that was about as far as I got. But
I never sang in church, but I was in the choir so I could get like early lunch on a Tuesday. Because
fair.
if you join the clubs, you get the early
Nice.
lunch. So
That's
It'd be like that.
the actual
Yeah.
grind set.
Jody was too busy at Minecraft Club for singing.
yeah.
So yeah, Minecraft Club was only on early lunch, so you had to do choir so you go to Minecraft Club.
After that episode of the Great Debate, I've been seeing Bean everywhere. It's actually mad. Today I was in a taxi and it had this guy C Bean, and all I could think was Captain Beanie. I swear to God, it's following me.
I thought you meant the actual person. I was like, no fucking way. No
Just
fucking
Captain
way.
Beanie everywhere. He's just showing up.
No, I'm not in Wales right now, so if he's showing up here, then that would be scary.
What do you mean it'd be perfect?
I
Get him
forgot
on.
about Captain. Exactly.
Captain, that was also.
Yeah, I forgot about Captain Beanie for a second, so I thought you meant Mr. Bean.
Oh,
and I was
that'd
a
be
little
even
confused
better.
about that.
Everywhere I go, I see
That'd
his
be hype.
face, and then it's just a mural of Mr. Bean.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
the
true.
guy today I met was called Mr. Bean, really, because so might as well have been.
Yeah.
Really?
It was
That's
Scene Bean, you
amazing.
said, yeah?
Yeah, C Bean.
Scene Bean is my favorite Lord of the Rings character.
Yeah.
Bean the Bean.
I was gonna say the best thing, the one thing that actually got cut out of the hidden was the hidden episode. Sorry, was the Tango Ice Blast stuff and the actual stuff where we talked about the Great Debate.
It is a little cringe that we lost the Great Debate stuff.
Yeah, we literally just said, "Yo, Pog, it happened," and we're gonna do some other people. And now that it's no longer in the ether, no one can quote us on who we said are going to be on any of the episodes.
Exactly.
So they'll never know.
Yeah,
what
it's
happened
going to
to it?
be
It's just
this
that-
cool guy called Truthmane and Jody every week.
Yeah.
It just got deleted or something by accident.
Oh, well, that just
Yeah.
proves
His audio didn't come
Truthman.
through.
Yeah, Truthman also does not read the chat and also does not listen to the podcast.
You know, okay, look, you guys listen to the Yard sometimes, right? You know how Ludwig doesn't respond to anything or read anything. I think
You trying to say
that's
you're the
key
Ludwig
for
of
any-
LSF?
I think
Truthmane is the
it's
Ludwig of
important
LSF.
for any podcast has to have somebody like that for it to be successful. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying. I'm the Ludwig
if you
of
come back
LSF.
with like 10 million subscribers, fine. That's fine. That's fine by me.
Okay.
Is he not still the most followed one of us? So does he still not technically become the Ludwig?
Yeah, no, but like it's not like Slime isn't like 10 behind him. Like it's not. It doesn't really work that way.
Yeah, but like if you're just thinking about who's bigger, it's like basically I'm Ludwig. Also, we have like the same we both like the Patriots.
I don't know if that's something
That's
I'd
a
be
football
bragging
team.
about.
Okay.
I also could
so
say
that's-
I like the Patriots.
Cringe! What the fuck is
No,
this
you don't.
podcast
No,
right now?
no, I don't support the Patriots. I support the Chiefs.
I'll say it. The
I can just say
Patriots
I
are the
like
best
them.
kisses in the NFL.
Yeah, everyone
What'd you
outside
say?
of the US, everyone's like, "Yo, Tom Brady," and they're like, "Throw that quarterback ball real good." Well, the Patriots, let's
That's
go.
facts.
That's literally like only merch that gets sold outside the UK is Patriot stuff. Or outside
I
the
know
US, sorry.
because we're goated with the sauce. Anyway, what's on the docket for today? Notice to see.
Man, if only there was a Word document that you had access to that would talk about all of our topics.
No, I'm on
sorry
it.
for,
I'm just segueing.
sorry for
It's called the fucking
Truthmane
segue, man.
setting you up to to say what was coming next.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Is it? I don't fucking know, dude.
Hey, notice the Z. Want to segue into the next thing? No, Truthmane, you're bad.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, we can
Eating
like-
shit.
we can
I'm trying
stop.
to do the 32 Wordle at a time right now, and you're really harsh in my mellow.
Is
I'll say it.
anyone fucking
Okay,
paying attention
man.
to what we're doing?
So are we just going down the list?
Doop beep. We've stopped at the fucking notice the C. Stop. Beep beep beep. It's bus story time.
It is
do need to
story,
look
or more so lack thereof. Again, the bus rides have been pretty uneventful. I don't know what's going on, but I got off work today and I was walking down to the bus stop, and I like pull up my app to see when the bus is coming, and it says it's going to be like 58 minutes, and my bus only runs once an hour. So I was like, damn, I just missed the bus. That's cringe. I start walking down the road. Less than 5 minutes later, the bus just fucking flies past me. I'm like, are you fucking me? I
Damn.
was, ooh. It was like it wasn't like raining,
Lol.
but it was like sprinkling a little bit, and I was like, man, fuck it, I hate it here.
Kind of say that's your mistake for believing that the accuracy of a bus timetable, like that's rookie. That's rookie stuff.
It's an app, and it says in real time where the bus is.
Yeah, but like so does the Domino's delivery app. But it goes from baking to at my door within 2 minutes, which I find very unlikely.
That's fair. Or do you not live 2 minutes away from the Domino's?
If I drive, I could probably get there in 3 minutes, but like I still don't believe. I don't believe from out of the oven to my house in 2 minutes is accurate.
That would be hype, though.
It would. I've got one sitting next to me for later.
You have a Domino's pizza sitting next to you?
Yeah.
Prove it.
Okay.
Can I see it?
Yeah, I was like, you can't just say that and then not show us.
Yeah, what pizza is it?
Why the fuck
It
is
do be a
blue?
Domino's pizza.
It is a.
Yeah, that looks very different than what it looks like in the US.
What kind of whack Dominoes do they have across the pond?
big meaty boy
Oh, I can't. It looks pretty good, I guess.
with cheese stuffed crust. Yum yum yummy.
Yum yummy.
Stuffed
I'm so
crust.
glad that Pizza Hut's patent on that expired.
Did they
Because
have a
that used to be
patent?
why
They had a
Pizza Hut used to be the only ones to do it, was because they had a patent on it. But it expired after like 10 or 6 years,
That's
whatever the patent expiration thing is.
That feels like that can't be right. Like that feels so crazy. That's like Greg's doesn't have fucking patent on sausage rolls. Like
Oh, imagine if they did though. Oof.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, what do you think about that Truthmane Nazi? What's your opinion on Greg sausage rolls?
All I know is I've got the Greg
Uh,
Yeezys, so that's all that matters.
I'm sorry, your name's not Truthmane, so I
He said
think
he noticed the
that
Z.
Greg,
I did say Truthmane first though,
Wait.
so get in
Yeah,
line.
he zoned out after he heard his name.
that's my bad. Yeah, I do that often. Look, I am very partial to Greg sausage rolls because the one time that I was in Britain, I got abandoned. Okay, this is actually kind of a bus story. Can I tell the bus story?
Yeah.
You can tell I got abandoned in Britain story. Of course you can.
It's a double-decker bus story
So-
with Truthmane.
Well, it's actually a tube story, but anyway.
It started off sounding like it was a great
Um,
debate story.
I got home alone in
Wow.
Britain.
So, I'm like maybe 11, no, not even, like 8, 9, 10 years old maybe at this point. Just flew into Britain. We fly into Heathrow, that's the airport over there.
One sec, sorry,
and we get on the
sorry.
tube.
The airport over there. I just
Yeah, it's that
confirm.
one airport.
The one airport that we
The
have.
London airport. Sorry,
Yeah.
one of the airports in London.
Yeah, like they actually
Okay.
don't have one to get to Northern Ireland. You have to just sort of like make your way over.
Okay.
You have to fly to
Yeah,
the
I
island
know.
on its own.
This is crazy. I'm like, okay. Anyway, so we get on the they call it the tube instead of like the subway or metro.
They do.
And then I think I was on the Piccadilly line, which is kind of like a sick name for a
Whoa,
line.
you
Our
can't
lines
say that.
have
Truth man.
what?
Piccadilly is actually a
It
slur.
is. It's also a line.
Wait, what?
Could you imagine if we just had a
Are you
slur
serious?
race, like a line that was just a slur?
we
didn't change it because of traditionalism.
Yeah.
Several years.
No, because
it's for like people with
I
like massive
believed you.
deformities. That's why we have Piccadilly Circus. It's in reference to those old freak shows.
what the fuck? Okay. Anyway, I was actually at like the Piccadilly Circus was the station nearest to where the flat that we were staying at, and so I got off, but the rest of my family was all sleeping, so they stayed on. So I'm like 10 years old, don't have a phone, stuck in a tube station, in a country that I've never been in before, in like it's like 8 a.m. or something. So people are like going to work and shit. And so it's kind of like a crazy situation. So I just sit there on the on the bench, and this is where the Greg sausage roll comes in. It's gonna sound like I'm making this up, but I'm not.
See the minute you said you were
Building.
8 and your family were asleep and you got off at the right stop, I stopped believing it then.
No, I'm actually not. I'm not joking. Like they were waking up. It was mostly my siblings, right?
Yeah.
They were not very cool, so they were sleeping. And my parents were trying to get them off the train, but they couldn't. So like I get off. We understand what's about to happen. The doors are about to close, and I'm going to be separated. So my dad like mouths through the window, "Stay right there, stay right there." So I do. I stay right there. A family comes by on their way to do something, and the mother is like, "Oh my God, you poor little American! What are you doing over there?"
In
And
London,
then
fake story.
She didn't sound like that. What she sounded like, Truthmane?
No, it wasn't the voice.
Sorry, she said she actually did have an American accent, so
That makes more
like,
sense.
Yeah. She said, "Oi, bruv, in it."
Stay in it.
Exactly.
Spare a penny, sir.
Somebody just came up to me and started talking in Cockney rhyming slang. No. So, and then she gave me a Greg sausage roll.
You
How'd
accept
you know
it?
it's from Greg's?
Cause wait, I actually don't know.
What? Did you bait it?
I guess I thought all sausage rolls were Greg sausage rolls.
Whoa,
That's racist.
That's cultural appropriation.
Yeah. Because you just took a
You're saying
sausage
all
roll
sausage
from a
rolls look the
stranger.
same.
Oh wow, you can't say that.
I'm
Whoa.
saying I've had one sausage roll all time.
Are sausage rolls a thing in the US? Like for real, for real?
Not
Nah,
really, no.
No,
It's kind of sad.
we just call them hot dogs.
Wrong
Wrong answer.
hot dogs, true.
Oh, are they the exact same things? Hunter?
No.
No.
I thought they were. I wouldn't think so.
Hot dogs.
No, they're not. They're similar.
Yeah,
In
if you're-
concept, they're kind of
it's-
like corn dogs, right?
No.
Mm,
It's puff pastry.
Kinda. It's a hot dog covered in something.
It's
but
like pigs in a
really
blanket.
puff
We've been
pastry.
over this, I think.
It's puff pastry.
Yeah, it's a bit.
that's
It's a
right,
bit
that's
like
right.
your pigs in blankets.
but with nice meat, not the cringe sausages that you eat.
Fair.
Like see like those like sausages that you see in cartoons. They're like the proper like they look like they've been made in a factory, like mass produced. I know all sausages are kind of mass produced, but the ones that look like they're filled with like something not right. What is there a name for them? You know what I'm talking about?
Sausages.
Derivatives?
No, the American ones that are like shiny.
What's
Oh, corn
shiny?
dogs.
Like a brat?
Well,
A
I'm-
corn dog?
no,
We
I
just
don't know.
we just call them like hot dog sausages.
Yeah, just like actual hot dog sausages, not like real
Yeah.
cool sausages like we have.
Yeah,
Oh.
like the ones that come in a tin.
Yeah. They turned me. Sorry, those kind of sausages turn me.
They turn you. Oh.
Yeah, they turn me against.
They are quite phallic, so I
Yeah.
understand that.
They just make me feel a kind of way, you know. To be fair, like I'm talking about like whenever we have like a breakfast sausage compared to like a hot dog sausage is what I mean.
Yeah. No, I
yeah.
get you.
Like they're the goaty ones.
Do you guys eat black sausage? Black pudding?
Black
Fuck.
pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, black pudding. Okay.
Was this is to do with the
Yeah, that's
modcast
not-
conversation, right? Laddie, you mentioned this briefly.
Yeah, they were
Oh,
talking
no,
about
I
black
wasn't
pudding
even-
and figuring out what it was.
No, I wasn't listening to that. Sorry.
That's all right.
I
I mean, I
thought,
wasn't in it.
Isn't it
No one
blood?
talked about that.
Yeah,
Isn't
which
it,
is crazy
isn't
how
black
you-
pudding like
Yeah,
blood?
it's blood and a bit of fat, I believe, is the main ingredients for it.
Yeah.
Yum.
So it's like blood
think that's
sausage,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, well, how I always
That's
describe it,
yum.
how I always been described it is it's like all the good bits of the pig were used, and they were like, "Here, you want to just like fuck the rest of it into like."
Pretty much, that
Yeah.
is what it was.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, we
It-
got
it
all this
was-
leftover shit. Should we just like put it into like a sausagey shape?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure."
It was a poor family buys a pig and then makes the most of all the pig. Oh, this blood sausage is actually pretty nice. Let's keep having it. People like it.
Yeah, and then it's like, "Yo, can we get the white version
It
too?"
becomes
Pog. There is white pudding also.
Is there white pudding? I've not heard of white pudding.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
there
for
is.
real?
Yeah. It's not as nice. Black. It's less common. It's like, it's one of those ones I think probably dying out. Like like black pudding's more common, and then their white pudding kind of is like, that's kind of the real cringy one.
Is white pudding just like all the fat then?
Gotcha.
I think it's probably just the. It's like, it definitely exists because I've had it. White pudding is
Okay.
similar to black pudding. Does not
Um,
include blood. Yeah. There's no blood.
So speaking of British people, notice the Z. Do we have something about British people to do today?
I think
Well,
before
we
we
usually do
do
no context Brits after tier lists.
yeah, let's do the tier lists first
Oh,
because I have them open.
You know what?
Oh,
Actually,
I'm
asking for that
sorry.
was pretty sus, Truthmane. I'll be honest.
It was pretty sus.
hey, good one. Actually, great job.
Speaking of sussy backers, tier list time. So how this actually came about was I really wanted to do a color tier list, and then it turned into
That's kind of
this-
racist.
Yeah,
I like all colors
That's
equally. I'll say
fair.
it.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, should we?
I'm not afraid to say that.
Should we just judge people based on their color? And we're like, no, let's not do that. Let's do Among Us instead.
Stunning and brave of us, I'll say
Yeah,
it.
stunning
I'll
and
announce it right now. Next week, religion tier list.
What?
Like that one Smasher did, yeah.
Yeah. We'll do for our 3,000 subs. Stams is supposed to do one.
That's
He
true.
was-
He did say he was going to do that.
He didn't. He wasn't there.
He didn't. The Mudcast said he would. but-
So whose is this one?
This is my one,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I think it is. Actually, it
Imagine
is.
they did it the exact same way.
Because I read it and I was like, "That's hilarious." The top one said, we can be sussy and mid together." Made me very
Yeah,
happy.
it's just true. I'll start up there since that's where we are. Orange, best color, fact, and the pinky salmon color, also great. Like that's what I'm saying. If we're in med bay, I'm gonna
Be sussy.
dance about a little bit. Maybe I won't stab you if I'm imposter. You know, have a little bit of a laugh.
Do a cheeky
And
vent in
then-
front of them so you can trust them.
Yeah, exactly. You know how it is. And I mean that's pretty self-explanatory. The second line, the only way that I could describe it is like they're innocent, but like they wouldn't do their tasks as a ghost. They're kind of cringe, but like they are also innocent. Don't know, all the plain colors, just they
Yeah,
don't.
I
I
feel you.
like bright colors.
Mm.
Cause my brain is like.
That's right. No real opinions. What you're saying is they die and then it's like they just go FK. They walk in the other room, get a drink.
Yeah,
They do whatever. They're cringe.
exactly. Yeah,
feel
you
you.
never get a team win with these people in your crew. So that's a fact. And I put all the avocado colours in the middle. Because I thought kind of cringe.
Yeah.
Because unless you're going for bright green, I'm on to you because it's kind of like you're a bit of an
Avocados.
average Joe, but
I'll say it now that they're all put
No.
together. If I was playing Among Us and then I saw one of the three colors murder someone, I would not be able to tell you which one I just saw.
yeah, that's true actually.
It's like yo, avocado murdered.
Yeah, it was dark green. Which one?
Yeah.
That one's
This
the
is
one on the right's
confusing.
definitely like a burgundy though. I reckon like those three there, you can definitely not tell the difference between the one on the right. Yeah, fair, maybe.
Yeah, I'd confuse that with the red though. I think. Like.
Yeah, I wouldn't,
Yeah.
I wouldn't get confused between that very different red one.
But yeah,
Good one.
the sus ones, I don't trust them. Never will trust them. I'll never pick these colors or play these colors. But if I see these colors, I'll just vote them. They give me bad vibes,
PBG.
for lack of better words.
Yeah.
They just seem sus. And the rest are imposters, that is a fact. Have you ever seen a YouTube thumbnail? It's
Yes.
always red, yellow, or the blue. It's always.
That is true.
Red is always
So-
imposter.
Yeah, they are
Gabe Blue
definitely.
is your exact last is a slight against me personally. I'll say it.
You're just an imposter. I'm sorry to reveal it to you, but
Baby blue bitch. That's what I'm saying.
Fucking, I did an Among Us stream like a month ago at this point, maybe. We played for 6 hours, and I was Gay Blue the entire time. I got exactly imposter once.
Did
Well,
you
that-
instantly get called out for it?
I did not. I made it all the way to the end, like final 3, and then got voted out.
so what you're saying is you were blue and imposter, so I'm right.
That's actually true. Actually, so true.
Also, I'll say it, calling that one
That's
Gay
so
Blue is a
true.
bit of a stretch.
Is it?
It's not quite.
Sorry, I've just seen your tier list. Is this your one, Z?
I mean,
Oh,
all right.
Jesus
So let's talk
Christ.
about
It's a
the
base
penis
tier
in the
list.
room. This is a base tier list.
That's gratuitous.
It also looks like a cock.
It does look like a cock.
Yeah.
I realized that after the fact. But yeah, so we have Gay Blue at the top of S tier. And then I actually hate the color orange, but Charlie did the video where he just like went into public lobbies and just said orang, which is like orange spelled wrong. And then everyone kept voting orange out. It was just really funny. So orange is also S tier for that. The only other ones I have like really like strong opinions are fuck white people and Black Lives Matter.
Well, you can't say that. I mean,
We can say that.
I mean the first bit.
Wait,
Okay.
whoa, whoa.
Next.
You're not allowing that on the Curly channel? Oh.
Moving on. No.
Oh, Cam's was the racist one.
Well.
Add a curly command to Stan's chat that also just says racist.
Add a Curly command to Curly's chat that just says racist.
Listen, no.
I think I need a command in Stan's chat at this point, honestly.
It says little crybaby bitch.
Scrabble
Listen to my
boy.
song.
Oh, this one's mine. Oh fuck, let me pull it up.
I appreciate the sus
So-
with the ones as well as the exclamation marks. That's very good.
I've actually never played Among Us, so I don't really
What?
like. This is just based on which. I'm joking. I'm joking. Obviously, I'm joking.
I was gonna say.
Okay.
Mine seems like your
Top
game.
row, just like neutral colors. This one, I don't know. They're like not super like obscene or anything. Generally cool people. The middle row, no strong feelings. The second to last row, the blue and the black. First of all, oh, never mind.
Address the
Never
elephant in
mind.
the room. The black guys and imposters. That's all I'm saying. How do you feel about that?
No,
Because whenever I played, there was this one guy that I played with who always chose the color black, and he was so annoying.
It was
So,
Cop's husband.
Whoa, Truthmane hates
That's right.
Corp's husband. That's a clip.
I mean, we could go. One time, I actually participated in a fan fiction reading of Corp's husband and Saikuno.
Who are you?
Who are you? Yeah, like
Yeah.
I was the narrator. I was the narrator of the story.
Oh, you were
of
Ludwig.
course,
Oh,
of
okay.
course.
Oh.
I think if you remember Z from the Scrabble tournament, Haha Hickory was Saikuno,
Okay.
and I believe Pollos Tacos was Corpse. It was pretty funny. And then bottom line is self-explanatory.
You say that, but I don't think it is. I
Yeah,
think
do you hate
What do you
women
mean?
during Women's Month?
it's still Women's Month. Not
I think
over
the
yet.
fact that you associate pink with women is kind of sexist, see?
Yeah, actually,
You got me there.
yeah.
Actually,
I-
reverse boomed.
I also don't. I actually can't believe that you don't think yellow is sus. That's what I'm saying. That bright yellow is about as sus as it
I
gets.
think no, the yellow's good. I know somebody who's been playing the International Women's Month card all month, so I'm not down with that anymore. Which is why I am not assigning
Which is why
any
you hate
particular
women,
color
got it.
to any particular gender role.
Also-
So we have the red, and the pink in the bottom one because they're suspicious.
Also, yeah, Gog, that's so true. The only thing Truthmane hates more than women is Latvians. Imagine Latvian women.
Okay, let's move on to the next person. How about it?
It's a good thing you picked Latvia, not like Ukraine, because that would have backfired quite badly.
Man, jokes that age like milk.
This is yours, Lanigo?
That would have
Yeah, I feel
backfired
kind of
quite
cringe now. I was the only person who didn't change up the tier list.
You always have
Yeah.
to change the names of the rows.
It's kind of obligatory at this point that you're required to change the tier list.
I don't know about that one. Also, yeah, in before Russia invades Latvia, any day now. Imagine.
Pause champ.
Truthmane, I'll be straight over to help
Russia
out.
invading next? So D tier, it's just kind of like natural tones.
Yeah.
Mine is not based on how sussy they are, which is also something I kind of missed from the rest of the guys' list. This is the like colours I would pick.
Also, did do mine on sus for what it's worth.
Yeah. I just said I was going to do mine on sussiness.
See, then I never pick yellow because it's sussy. I think that green's the weakest green. Well, apart from the one in D tier, but that D tier one's a bit like a sort of khaki green, like camo green.
Ghillie suit,
Pink, blue, brown, relatively weak. B tier, not too offensive, but still like middle ground. Like go for the slightly off pink. Like those three are colors that I'd pick if none of the higher ones are available. Then A tier, pretty solid colors. Not sure about the red, the other red, just because it is quite similar to the first red. Then the purple and the grey, good for mixing with the hat options. Then
Whoa.
the top.
Sorry, someone just brought in the hat meta. No one even thought about that.
Exactly.
Oh.
That's the reason. That's the main reason why black is up there, because black is one of the best ones for mixing with the hats in the game. Also white.
You're sleeping
white.
on brown because I always use brown and the sheriff hat, and they go well together perfectly.
Those do go well together. To be fair, I'm not much of a sheriff.
Oh, so sorry. Did you say you're sleep? Say if this phrase "you're sleeping on brown" just makes it sound like you shit yourself in your sleep.
Okay.
Truthmane sleeping on brown, and Curly was rolling in yellow.
Rolling in yellow. Yeah.
It was.
But yeah, so we got. But yeah, the hat meta is an interesting one that I think will level up by a lot of you. Also, Truthmane putting black so low, and then also liking to be the sheriff. We're going to mention that.
Jesus Christ.
Bam.
This is Truthmane's last episode.
Okay, to be clear, I also had blue in the same tier.
That's
so
true. You did also have blue in the same tier.
Blue and good or
I'm
bad?
not backing the blue by any means. Blue
Okay,
and
good.
bad.
Let's go.
I'm not
Blue
backing
is
the blue.
Blue is as bad as black, according to Truthmane.
We appreciate it.
It's not. Jesus Christ.
Well, anyway, is orange
Both sides
your
are
favorite
wrong,
color?
says Truthmane.
Is orange your favorite color? Out of curiosity.
So, I really like orange and light blue.
Let's go.
As you can,
Those are also my two S tiers. Handshakes, we got the same.
I know. I thought that as well when I was seeing yours. And then I do like I like black because it works well with the other colors. I like the green one. It's another nice poppy outy color. I like the ones where it's like if everyone in the game was playing them, you'd be able to tell who everyone was.
Also, you've done the Italian flag up here.
I have done the Italian flag. The Italian flag, my two favorite colors, and then the one that works best with a hat. That's why. That's the list right there.
Mamma
But
mia.
yeah. Those three colors, like I say, white works really well with like the lab coat and stuff. Green works really well with the. So does orange. It works well with the little like tree stalk thing, so you can be like a big carrot or like a fruit. And then red's on there because red is sussy imposter.
Red is sus.
Like if red's got an option and you want to be like a bit of a tricksy gamer, you want to be like pretending you're the imposter when you're not. That's one you want to be.
So true. Well,
What's
this
your
is
bestie?
mine. I think it's pretty self-explanatory at this point. Defo innocent. These people. If you pick this skin, you're defo innocent. There's no way in hell you're not sussy if you're playing these. You're pretty. No offense to anyone, you're pretty bland if you're picking these.
Oh, yeah, are you saying that all white people are okay?
Yeah, this is white boy spicy if you pick this.
Saying all the white people are innocent. Wow.
Yeah.
People, I can't commit crimes.
Wait,
You heard it here first.
Actually, you left the white guy off.
No,
You've just got the two greys.
Nope, the white guys.
not the white guy.
Yeah, bottom
Is that
middle.
not, is that the white guy? I swear there's a whiter one.
I don't see color. Anyway,
Yeah. Bottom middle of the screen.
These ones are like, even though dark green's my favorite color, that's why it's not sus, because that's the guy I play. All I'm saying, like the real comment is yellow is sus. Right, ignore all these. These aren't even important. Yellow is sus. But if you're seeing a thumbnail and you ain't got or an animation and these fucking bad boys aren't in it, these guys are about as sussy it fucking gets. The brighter and more luminous your color gets, the more sus you are, and that's just a fact. That's how I was say One Piece. That's how fucking Among Us works. Red is sus.
I'll say that you've put yellow too low for your own assessment of it.
I think these guys are a little bit more luminous than yellow. I don't know. It just is.
You said yourself yellow was one of the ones that should be like in the thumbnails and stuff. So
I feel like these 5. Maybe I would bump up yellow in there and have like the fucking 5 sussy boys. And like which one was Cants, by the way? This was Cants, wasn't it? In the fucking Cants Among Us.
I don't know. I didn't see the Cants Among Us song. I need to watch that.
If you all haven't seen it, you need to watch the Cants Among Us song. Apparently it took him like a day to write, and then was it a Spectacore? Like fucking was it a Spectacore? Or who was it? Logic Defender?
Yeah, Logic Defender.
Yeah, it took Logic Defender 4 months to animate.
4 months to animate. Whoa.
Yeah, it took him 4 months to animate, and Cans 1 day to write the song, and then like we are the same man, jigs. Yeah, these are the sussiest boys. That's just a fact. Yeah, I have nothing else to say.
Okay, good segment, huh?
Cool. We did it. We found the imposter. We launched him into space.
While
Speaking of being launched into space, Truthmane went on vacation or whatever on
Truthmane did go on vacation.
Well, I did go on vacation. That's so true.
What happened? What'd you do? What were you doing?
You got any cool stories for us?
Oh, do I have any cool stories? Well, I met Evan Gao.
Yeah.
And he was not a pervert. So that's a win in my book.
Wow.
Let's go. This is big.
Let's go.
Or maybe he just wasn't attracted to you. Do you ever think about that?
No, I could have physically overpowered him because, fun fact, and this is little known, Evan is quite short. He's about 5'6", so maybe like 2 inches taller than Curly.
Yeah, I'm not even denying it. I am also short.
But so I had a great time with him. Showed me around Berkeley. Obviously, if you saw the Thank You Stans video, we recorded a short little segment there. Let's see, what else was a fun, exciting story from my
why were you
time
even in California in the
West
first place?
Coast? Spring break and doing college visits. Meaning I was visiting for those EU people. College is like where you go after high school. You could call it, maybe you call it a university or something. You know, are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, with you. Yeah, with you.
Is that where you get your degrees?
Okay. It's where you get your degrees. Yes, that's right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Imagine going there.
So I was checking out some. Gotcha. Okay. I was checking out some of those universities on spring break, and I took the opportunity to see lots of my family members and a few friends, which was quite cool. And one story that I have is it's really not like very impactful or anything, but I was eating dinner, and there's this town in California called Morro Bay, which is like kind of like secluded, almost in its own little like divot in the landscape, right? Like it's kind of in a bowl surrounded by hills. So you're on one side of the hills and it's beautiful and sunny and nice out, and then you drive over the hills into Morro Bay and suddenly it's cloudy and dark and humid and feels like you're in like a seaside town in like 1870 or something. And it is still like a fisher town. So I'm eating dinner, but I'm not like eating dinner. I'm at a restaurant, but it's not like a restaurant. It's like I'm eating at like this ramshackle table on the side of a dock overlooking this 550-foot tall rock. Curly, if you want to, you can look up, it's called Morro Bay Rock, and pull up a picture. It is truly magnificent. So I'm eating in the shadow of the rock. And there are some seagulls there that are quite presumptuous. Yeah, it's big. It's hard to
Wow.
get context when you don't have like a person standing next to it, but that rock is about 50 stories tall.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's little cars. Like, holy
Um,
shit.
yeah, it's
Wow.
pretty big. So I'm eating basically from like below, yeah, basically from where this picture is taken from. That's where I'm eating. Exactly, right there. Really delicious stuff. And there's this seagull, and we start throwing onion rings to the seagull, and the seagull's doing tricks, right? So the seagull like throw it, the seagull will catch it. We're having a good time with that until the seagull, the moral of every don't feed the animals story is where the seagull calls all of its friends and they descend on the table and
Yeah.
one lands on my shoulder and they start pecking apart literally all the food that we have on the table, and ripped a hole in my shirt. So that was a fun experience and a
Damn.
cautionary tale of don't feed the seagulls.
Why would you feed
Yeah.
the seagulls in the first place? They are
No, because it
deadly.
was no, it was because it was funny because you threw the onion ring and then the seagull did like it caught it in the air.
Like
I
a
don't think you
dog.
did. I don't think you caught that part. That was like, yeah, it was cool.
Sorry. So
Has anyone seen? There's this guy on TikTok. He has like a fucking like 100-part series basically, where he just like feeds a seagull every
Yes.
day, and it like comes into his. It's so good.
It lives outside, like on the opposite roof of his house, isn't it? And he it comes over and then it takes food off him, then brings it back to the babies and stuff. And the guy just like documents the whole process. It's amazing. It's
He's
so
set
good.
up like this like board that'll go from like
Um,
window to window, and like the seagull has like come in and like stood on the board like in his house. It's awesome. Highly recommend it. I don't know the guy's name offhand, but
I also, while I was in California, I saw a musical, which was cool.
what'd you see?
Um, at the at the very it was at this theater called East West Players, which is the first all POC theater in the United States, established in the 60s. And the
Nice.
show is Assassins by Stephen Sondheim. Um, if you're familiar. Good
It's-
show.
Not familiar, no.
Sounds familiar,
Yeah,
but
With Stephen Sondheim, really?
No.
Steven Sondheim's name sounds familiar. I haven't heard of the.
the last thing that I
Oh,
actually seen.
one of the most. Yeah,
Sorry.
go for it.
The last thing I think I actually seen was like Miss Saigon, whatever it's called. That was like the last thing I've ever seen in the theater.
Yeah, Sondheim is like one of the greatest, like modern musical composers of all time, pretty much.
All right.
Lots and like West Side Story.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
So
He
yeah,
did
so
that.
Okay.
Tick Tick Boom is about Sondheim, isn't it?
Nope.
Or is he in it?
Tick Tick Boom. Tick Tick Boom is about Jonathan something or other.
Jonathan
Shorter.
Elney.
who made
Shorter.
Rent. Jonathan. It's
It's
just
an L.
Jonathan Larson.
Yes,
Jonathan Larson, I think.
But
who,
Stephen Sondheim
was
is
the
in the
who-
movie, correct?
Is he? I don't know. I haven't seen Tick Tick
Yes,
Boom.
Bradley Whitford plays Stephen Sondheim. Okay, that's why I know the name. He's like he
Yeah, that-
gives him a
okay,
chance.
wow.
He's like, "Yo, your shit's really good, and you
Anyway,
shouldn't let anyone tell you
so-
not to do this."
I don't know if you have this problem over there in Britain, but let's play a little game for you, you Brits. If you had to guess, what is statistically the most dangerous job in America?
Window cleaner.
That's wrong.
Well, they do skyscrapers. I feel like that would be scary. Is it the people that
Statistically,
clean
the most
sewers?
dangerous is what we're looking for.
People that clean sewers.
We could play 20 questions if we wanted to. I'm not sure that you'd be able to get it. But, Lion Eagle, do you have a guess?
Sorry. I just got a DM something about Stan's videos. Let me just pull it back up. So what am I guessing? Sorry.
The most dangerous job statistically in American history.
Ooh. I'm going to say one of those railroad workers.
Ooh, interesting guess, but no. Jody?
I was gonna say exterminators, so I don't know.
Self-exterminators.
Ghostbusters.
No. This is an interesting, very fun fact. Statistically, by deaths per people who have done it, The
Can't
most
sing
dangerous
coal
job in
miner.
American history is President of the United
I
States.
was gonna say that whenever you said
Um,
per thing, I was
so
like,
death
it's
to
Scam.
like fucking JFK
like
ruined
the
it.
ratio of like death and like injury compared to how many people have done it.
Yeah, it's because there's
Yeah.
only a handful of people, not a
Exactly.
handful, like only like
That's
a big
fair.
few group of people have done it. And if I don't know how many have actually died, do what like fucking JFK. I don't know. That's the only one I know off the top of my head.
You don't know who freed the slaves, Curly?
Yeah, I was like, Abe
Abe
Lincoln was
Lincoln?
kind of a big one.
Did he
Yeah.
get killed by someone? I just know JFK.
He did.
Yep, he got killed by John Wilkes Booth, Abe Lincoln, William McKinley, JFK.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't cringe me
Trump.
for don't
I
cringe
think
don't cringe me for
James-
not knowing
James
American
Garfield.
history.
We can only wish.
They'll be
That's
like,
fine. No, you're fine.
I
Anyway.
can't believe you didn't know the American presidents. I'm like, yeah, fuck.
Okay.
Come on, man.
This show,
Prime Minister.
Assassins. This show, Assassins, is about it's like a dramatization of like different presidential assassins throughout American history. Lots of social commentary. It's quite good. You guys should look it up and listen to the soundtrack.
Sounds really
It's
good.
pretty cool.
Is there an
Anyway,
anime?
yeah, it's fun. It's a fun show. Anyway, at the end, you have like 15 people on stage, and they all like raise their guns and they point at you, and then they shoot all at once, and then
And then you
lights go
die.
off. Exactly. It's a dangerous show to see. You have to make sure you're not in one of the splash zone seats. Splash zone being the seats where you get hit by a bullet.
Yeah, one of the bullet seats.
Um,
Yeah, fair.
But no, it's a fun show. It's a fun show.
Let's go. It sounds like you had an eventful time.
And that is yeah, it was a good time.
Speaking of getting shot, something I really wanted to talk about on the last podcast, but we didn't get time to, was if you had the opportunity to change one law in the world, in your country, what would it be and what would you do?
And what would your law's going to be if you're saying getting shot?
So what I've thought about this, and I think like it's a pretty reasonable one. Obviously, you go, oh no time. Like I'm thinking, like be fairly reasonable. I think that everyone should get like one free punch in their entire life. Like everyone gets one. You get it when you turn 18. Everyone gets like one free dig, and like you can just punch someone as hard as you want once, and then they have to just accept it. They can't like sue you. They can't do anything. You can't get arrested, and then you just go, "That's my one." They're like, "All right, sweet." Then you have to like report it.
What if you kill them on accident?
It's your one.
So be it.
And they're
Fair
like,
game.
yeah, you go to the fucking judge system, and then they're like, or whatever, and they're like, "Yo, you killed this guy." I'm like,
Dude, it was
I-
my one time.
"I'm gonna use my one." And they're like, "All right, sweet, we're done."
So
Well,
is
this
it
would
like,
make you
is
go
it
to
like
court.
change
That's
a law, or can I enact a law too?
Yeah, sure. You could make a law or change a law.
I would make a law that, well, no, I guess it's just kind of a policy.
That if you
Never
get
mind.
if you
Come
get
back to me, I'll think about it more.
if you get ratioed, you have to die in real life. No, that's fair.
It's alright.
That's
Go
crazy.
for the policy truth, man. What are you
That's
thinking?
crazy. I want mandated high-speed rail crisscrossing the nation.
Let's go.
Because right now, America is a car country, but
Yeah.
I want it to be a train country, and I think we have the technology to do so. We just don't have the facilities to do so. Oh, okay, I figured out what the law would be. I figured it out. I would amend the Constitution to turn the United States into a parliamentary democracy, and mandate ranked choice voting on a federal level so as to work to get rid of the two-party system.
Damn, Truthmane is actually spitting right now.
In an effort to bring in trans.
Yes, solely for the plot of bringing in trains.
I'll say it. Truthmane cares about trans
That's
rights.
right.
Yeah, fair. I'm talking about getting one free
I
punch.
do care about trans rights.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, one free punch.
The other thing that I would do,
You're like, yo,
if so
rerun.
it's either making sweeping legislative change, or it's making it so that everybody gets everybody gets to choose a lifetime supply of like one food, you know?
Oh, sound.
What would you pick?
So it's like one of those two things. I would
Greg's sausage
pick.
rolls directly given from the stranger.
old lady from London
that's right.
sausage rolls.
Yeah.
No, I think I would pick. This is such a good question.
Yeah, I'd have an
I would pick-
unlimited supply of,
Yeah, go
of
for it.
bitches, you know. That would be. No,
That's crazy, man.
My favorite food's pussy.
Hey, does weed count as a food item? Because I would do unlimited. Wait, you can eat money, so like.
Yeah, I'd eat
can
a
I get
pound coin just so I
lifetime
could have
supply of-
unlimited money.
We just quoted out. Are we just done a lot? We quote money, pussy, weed.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, but actually, Pepsi Max.
Okay,
though.
somebody else. What's Pepsi Max? Okay.
That's such a good answer.
Based.
Any
That is a
ideas,
good
Lan Eagle?
answer.
Would you ban Bojo from Office?
Ban Berger. No, I'd ban Jojo. Anime, get out.
Oh no.
Let's go.
Anime,
that's a good one. I
boy,
would support
anime.
that.
Get out, weeps.
That's actually very true.
Okay. Do we get to claim Avatar: The Last Airbender then? Does that have to go out as
No,
well?
it's not an anime.
No, everyone. I'm
It
claiming
follow-
it. I've claimed
follows-
it.
It follows my distinction of anime, and if I like it, it's not an anime.
Oh, so you just want to change the rules so you can put whatever you want on TV? It's like, things are only shown now if Lion Eagle likes it. Is that
Yeah,
is that the
so
law?
my law is I get to define what anime is, and also anime is banned.
Cringe. I'll just read
Great.
I'll just read the manga then.
Dude, that's anime. It's banned.
Nope, it's not animated, brother.
Yeah, but
You
it's
don't
anime.
get to
I
choose.
get to decide what anime is.
Nope. Then you
Curly, with this attitude, you're gonna become anime.
Nope, I'm moving. I go
Curly's anime, just ban Curly.
You have to. You're exiled.
I'll just go to Ireland. It's not a big deal. I can get there.
Islands cringe. It's banned.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a
We're just
classic.
gonna
That's a
start
classic British. They've been doing that for hundreds of years.
Jody, do you have any ideas?
I was thinking about it. I reckon I would put a law so that everyone can have a free week to experience any job at any level they want. But then when the week's over, you get no experience. So you gotta do it yourself if you like it. I think that would be fun.
You get paid for that?
No,
What you're saying?
everyone gets it. So.
Supports exploiting labor.
This is a
I-
hypothetical where you control the rules and you're
Exactly.
I
You're
get
sighing
paid.
and
No one
saying
else
no. You're
gets
sighing and
Unfortunately
saying
not.
no.
I wish there was a way that we could.
The
Budgets.
hypothetical scenario that I'm making up.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, you can't get paid.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put
I
up
like
VAT.
you.
You know, VAT and taxes would have to go up. We have to allow that. So.
Jody's a realist. I like that.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't
So
know.
true.
I love animals and I want to go work and but like they could pay me. I won't complain if they paid me, but I don't want someone Barry getting paid for sitting around and being the president for a week. So I don't know because
Oh, I
then
see.
he's going to be a quadrillion billionaire, and I've
True.
just made £4.50. Like so, I don't know.
So what the concept is? Everyone gets to try a job for a week.
Yeah, but
You're
you
just
can't
saying
scam it to get money.
Yeah, so you're saying everyone gets a week of work experience that
Yeah.
is offered at schools.
Yeah, this is my
You're saying everybody
vendetta
gets to have
against
their-
my
gets to
school
have-
for not doing it.
I feel sorry for the people who have to
gets
become pilots for a
40
week.
hours of their labor exploited, like for free, and they don't get paid. Is what you're saying?
Well,
Yeah.
it's yeah. So one
Essentially.
second. Can I just
So
can I double check then, Jody? Is it like you
Yeah.
have to add to your waiting list? I'm sure everyone wants to be prime minister. Is it going to be no prime minister in the UK? There's going to be a
Yeah.
waiting list every week. All right, Barry's prime minister this week. All right.
But
Wait,
it's like,
if we're talking Barry the Bean Man, we'll just leave it.
oh yeah, he can do
Exactly.
what he likes. There's like some special people in this rules, like
So,
in the fine print.
is there an element of that to it? Like, if you're better at the job that you do for the week or whatever, you get to become it.
No,
No, they have to go
Oh,
back to having
wait,
someone
I have
worse.
a
You go-
question.
no experience, no
Hurley.
money.
Yeah.
Can I change international law?
No.
Oh, so I can't.
Alright, but at least-
so,
okay,
I, so I
So for
can't.
for the interest of
So I
actually
can't get rid of
you
the
know,
Geneva Convention.
Okay. that would be quite a big one to get rid of.
Yeah, I just want to make it
Can we,
so
can we
that,
wait
so
till
that
Russia's not currently invading people and breaking the Geneva Convention?
I just
before
wanna-
we say that's chill.
I just want to make it so that weapons get stuck inside of people, and it's much more hard for them to be removed easily and like safely. Like that's what I want.
There's not enough people going around just stabbing each other. Like,
Yeah, I wish they
feel
had
like we need this.
serrated. Everyone needs serrated knives that actually get stuck and are really hard to pull out. I really like those. I wish they came back. Bombs?
Curly, is that what you
Oh.
think the Geneva Convention is about? Whether or not you can have serrated knives or
Well,
they have to be
it's a part.
unserrated?
It's definitely a part of it.
That's all it means in the UK because we're not allowed anything else.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know the UK version. Only
You got a license for that butter knife, mate.
only good knives. If it comes out easy, you're allowed it. If it's hard to come out, you're not allowed it. I know that's a part of it. That's all I'm saying.
Slotting hour and LSF. Yeah, I mean, well, we couldn't just stop for an entire week, could we? Yeah, Dos now.
Yeah, and after this,
Oh,
I will be slotting.
Dos.
yeah, I know at least 3 of us are going to go live and start playing Super Autopets as soon as the podcast
That's
is
very
over,
true.
so.
That is happening. And also, I've already seen that Jonathan Short has gone live doing it and Kevin
Yeah.
Mason's gone live doing it. So
Yeah.
I'm scared that we're
And
behind, so,
Dosno is also alive doing it.
I was
is
just
Dos
going to
not
say,
like-
Did he
Dos,
already
I didn't
send
know
out
you
the
streamed.
beacon?
Dosno is here, and I just want to say we did drinking and drawing, and I remember I did some slander for Dosno, so this is my public apology.
You slandered Dos now.
Yeah,
I
can
just kept saying, I don't know Dawsonov. Who is Dawsonov? Who the hell is Dawsonov? Where's Dawsonov?
Dirty.
And when Jodie
So-
says she remembers, she watched the recording of it, not that she remembered it.
That's true. I do know who Dawsonov is before and after. It's my public statement.
If you would like to watch Jody slander Dawsno, you can check it out on YouTube at Notice the VODs, Drinking and Drawing. All 5 hours.
So true.
Yeah, or you can watch the 1 hour and a half VOD on my channel that doesn't include any of that because
Yeah.
my stream ended when I thought I had locked my bathroom door from the outside and was unable to get in.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
You really should have been there. It was such an insane stream.
it really
I also
was.
explained the plot of Jennifer's Body to chat so that way I could explain how you are going to Jennifer's Body cants in the
No,
future.
you didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, can I just say
Oh,
like
no,
it was
what are you talking about?
it was quite. I look back at it and think I wasn't that drunk, but I did sit on the floor for like half an hour.
Yeah, I
How
felt
did
I
you
thought I
get
was
so
not
drunk? What were you
But-
doing?
I left my
Rounds,
thing.
first off.
Yeah, that's true.
And-
At the end of it, I left my flat. I went downstairs like 5 times, and I thought I'd only been down once to get my. So I lost my card to get into my room. My glasses, which is in the kitchen. So I
Yeah,
don't know how that happened, but
Jodie, you had a hard time considering. You also gifted like 10 subs to random people. Like there's 3 Jodie gifts in my channel for some reason.
There's
there
also
was-
3 Jody gifts in my channel.
I
yeah.
spent like 40 quid on subs, and I don't remember doing it.
and then you actually
It was funny because I gifted her a sub to my chat because I forgot what the reason was. But then she tried to sub herself and just kept gifting subs because she didn't realize what was happening.
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
was
why
trying
are
to
I
sub to
subbed?
Curly to make it equal, but then I subbed to Blue Jaded.
yeah, you subbed to Blue Jaded. Yeah, I don't. Then what happened was you gifted a sub. You gifted one in my chat. Didn't actually sub to me. Realized that you had gifted one to Blue Jaded. Then I think clicked on Blue Jaded from my chat. Then subbed to Blue Jaded just out of the blue, and then came back and started gifting more, and then subbed. It didn't make any
Yeah.
sense. I don't know how it happened.
Neither do
Jody
I.
gifted 4 to me. Oh no, I gifted one to Jody. Jody gifted one to Blue Jaded. Jody gifted one to Sumnir, and Jody gifted one to my friend Chris.
I'm just glad I didn't leak my information, because that would have been an easy
You've
possibility.
given a lot of free gifted subs to a lot of people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized I haven't changed the text at all. It's just been saying intro the
Oh.
whole time.
I was
Oh,
gonna leave it there, but I didn't want to say it like in the podcast.
intro 2. There we go.
My bank account suffered from that, but I also broke my phone when I was drunk, so I had to get that fixed today as well. So
Jody,
You
you
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
lost like 2 different important personal identification cards, right?
yeah, my
If I
phone was
remember correctly.
unusable. I lost my ID. So kind of crazy.
Yeah, wasn't one of them like the thing that is also your key?
Yeah, so my ID that I lost is not my like driver's license, but it's my student ID. So it like
Right.
works the lights and the electricity in my flat. It lets me
Yeah.
into my flat, lets me into my uni, for everything. So
And
Not
you know what?
great.
I bet you they charge you about 40 quid to get a new one.
I think they would charge £10, but that's too much for me.
Oh, that's
They
Mine
give
was
me a
five,
They
so-
give me a temporary one though, because me and the security guys are friends. I love the class. We're buddies.
that's fair.
It's always a good group of people to be friends with, the security people.
Yeah, it's a big
Yep.
Geordie from Wales. So yeah,
What,
no, it's class.
what about you, Z? Have you thought about what law you're gonna change?
I've been trying to think of like a fun one because like I also have like a semi-serious one. It's like, oh, I want to like get rid of lobbying so that way laws can just like be based on like what people actually believe and like what the country wants
I was going to
instead
say
of
that
just
too.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a good one then.
right,
Yeah.
right. That's like I don't know. I'm trying to like be fun and have fun on a like comedy podcast, but I'm like,
Ooh,
So let's talk
Margarita
about
Tuesdays. Whoa, crazy.
I think we should have
Wacky
wacky
Fridays.
wacky ties Thursdays. Everyone gets one
I
free
think I
shot.
would mandate that Taco Tuesday has to happen every week.
You
That's
said
fair.
Taco Tuesday has to happen every week.
Also, Market Monday needs to happen every Monday. Make that legal.
Yeah, I feel like
No,
this
I'm
should
gonna
also.
legalize targeting Tuesdays only. Banning
Also,
marketing Monday.
anybody that says targeting Tuesday or targeting Thursday or marketing Wednesday has to be hanged and then burned at the stake.
in a GTA role-playing server.
And then on
In my
Thursday,
In real life.
on Thursday,
In a
you're
mug.
you're legally required to watch the LSF podcast and follow whoever's channel it's on. Yeah. It's shown on national
Yeah,
television.
that's
Anyone
true.
who isn't a sub to Lineagle22_25 will be shot on command.
No, they get extra taxes. They hate taxes. No, shooting's good, Land Eagle. You don't understand. In America, shooting's good. Taxes bad.
No, they don't want to get shot. They just want to shoot things.
No,
they want
they-
to shoot each other.
Yeah, but if you give someone the excuse to shoot someone, they'll be like pog. But if you go
Yeah,
taxes, they'll be like,
they'll be shot by.
"Oh."
I'll give it to specifically Mexican immigrants.
Oh, then
Go.
then they're gonna shoot you.
They can't
The
shoot me.
law
I'm
I
too
would
busy
make is that
streaming.
all taxes go into my personal bank account.
That's a good one.
Nice.
Oh, you're gonna divvy those out fairly, yeah.
The US
Nah.
falls into ruin with no tax money going into the government.
I mean, they're basically
That's
inside.
correct.
but Truthmane is having a great time.
No, okay, no. I would have
all-
all the tax
sorry.
dollars stay where they are, but I would make every billionaire give me $1 billion.
Yeah, to
That's
put in the trains. To be clear.
Unfortunately,
Yes,
you didn't put a
exactly.
sub clause in there, so you have to keep paying yourself $1 billion constantly.
Oh, that's true. You put yourself in a loop.
Make it
You
easy.
fucked yourself.
Just-
Yeah. You've soft locked yourself.
Just
Truthmane.
not make any sense.
You've soft locked the entire US economy.
I have not soft locked the entire.
You have every time they give you money, you have to start giving money yourself. You've soft locked yourself, where you're just constantly handing yourself money because you became a billionaire. But then you unbecome a billionaire, then you become a billionaire again.
Do you think if when I say every billionaire has to give me $1 billion, I'm telling them they have to give me 1 billion ones? Is that like the form that you
No,
think they would
no,
be giving
but
it
the-
to
the-
me
That's
in?
the downside.
No,
It's like
but
you get the $1 billion, but you have to get it in ones.
No, but the thing is, the minute you get it, let's
You're not
pretend.
put it in a bank either. You have to you have to store it somewhere.
But then the minute you get it,
You have to have
you
your
become
own
a billionaire.
box, but it's just $1 bills.
Then you have to give yourself one, and then you have to. Then the minute you get rid of it to
Yeah,
give it
but what
back to yourself, you no longer have it, and then you've soft locked yourself because you're just constantly stuck in that loop.
It doesn't make it. It just doesn't not make any sense.
It does.
Okay, sorry, I didn't realize that the segment on the podcast where we talked about what laws we would have to do are like it have to be like the laws perfectly codified with like the exactly correct language to avoid all loopholes.
I
Also,
said everyone gets one.
I would change just the laws of physics.
What about them?
Gravity, just do away with it.
Yeah, fuck that.
Let's just fly everywhere.
Yeah, what other like what E equals MC squared? Not any fucking more. I don't care.
I'm gonna change it to E equals MC cubed and just see what that does.
It just doesn't make any sense. No, it's so stupid.
Pi r squared? Fuck that shit.
It's so dumb.
Cubed.
Pi r cubed. Let's go.
Watch the world crumble.
Every circle just starts fucking spazzing out. It's like he's got no clip on. It's like
The world just starts glitching. I'm gonna make everything divisible by 0. That's what I'd change.
That doesn't mean that's not a law. Do you think it's not a law that you can't divide by 0? That's just not
It's a
law.
mathematical law. I'm changing it.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it so that it's 2 for Tuesdays every day.
All right, now it's for Tuesday.
I'm too far. Hold on.
Hey,
This
do
is
you
where
guys
I draw
have
the line.
Carvel? Do you guys have Carvel in Britain?
Who?
Is that kind of cheese? What? No, what's
Z, do you
Carvel?
have Carvel in Oklahoma City?
If you explained what it even
Kansas
slightly
City?
is it a person? Is it a thing?
Oklahoma?
Is it a food? Is it a
That's my bet.
What is it?
Carvel is it's an ice cream place. It's an ice cream
Carvolza.
chain.
It's actually pronounced Carvel over here.
Carvel?
Do you have that though, Z?
Not that I know of. Give me 1 second to Google it. I am
Yeah.
loading up.
Anyway.
Do you have this Ben and Jerry's?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't say
Carvel
that
has,
because then it sounds like we all have Carvel, but we have no idea what it is. How are you spelling it?
Carvel.
Fair enough, that makes more sense.
Oh, sorry. See, I've actually seen that first one you sent me.
It is a franchise.
Crazy. Of all the ones I've sent, that being the one you've seen is crazy.
Well, you know.
Someone's staticking really bad.
I think it's Jody again.
It might be me.
That's Jody.
Yeah.
I figured out what it is, though. It's my laptop over.
Oh, it's your
Oh, that's
laptop.
fun.
Eating
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on.
Carvel's kind of like it's like a soft like whip ice cream place.
Yeah, sort of. We
Is it like a
should
make your
not
own
fall
Sunday
down
bar?
the
Looks like
ice
it.
cream rabbit hole again.
No, we've
Anyway,
already
the
put
whole
ice
point
cream
was
in one
that-
thumbnail.
Exactly. Carvel has every Wednesday, Sunday. They say Sunday is Wednesday. Wednesday is Sunday at Carvel, and every Wednesday you can get 2 ice cream sundaes for the price of 1.
Yeah, bring that
And
in.
I would make that every day.
Yeah, every like
Every day
food related
is Sunday.
offer we should just make every day.
Oh, that's true.
Like
Oh,
if they're
that's a
like
good
oh,
one.
happy hour, more like happy forever.
Whoa.
Nice.
You actually just blew my mind. Then divided by 0.
Oh, Cant's going live with Super Auto Pets, imagine.
Cringe.
Is he?
He was also here earlier.
I can't wait to go to his chat and heckle him.
Okay.
I just don't see Cants on my list because
Speaking of cants and heckling, what are we doing next? Notice the Zed.
We are harassing Cans. Let's go. We're trying to get banned.
Oh.
Wait, what?
But also,
Word.
it is time for some no context Brits.
Oh, that's speaking of Cants.
Oh.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Because he's British. You get it, Lion
Speaking
Eagle?
of Cans,
Gamer Juice is live.
speaking of Kents, though, I got banned 4 different times today in Stan's chat, which was pretty funny.
He's not a mod, so
Oh, yeah.
it definitely wasn't him.
Yeah, but
No,
like,
no, but Cants gets banned a lot.
yeah, I think it was. Yeah,
It was probably
that's
Ari.
definitely what I was talking about.
Or Midnight.
Yeah, Ari is midnight. Well, it might have been because one time, maybe twice, I said midnight is the worst mod, so that could have
Yeah.
contributed to it. But
Ari weird champed me this morning. Or was it this morning? It was yesterday. Ari weird champed me yesterday. Because it was right after the
You're talking about jerking off.
yes, it was the our streamer video. And then Stans got up and left and then was like gone for like 20 minutes. And I was like, had to go rub one out after getting jerked off by chat for 20 minutes.
that's good.
Thank you. Ari weird champed it. And I was like, no.
Before,
And I was like, you would know a thing or two about weird. Because you see, their name has weird Ari in it. It has weird in it.
Oh, that's good. Good one.
It also does
Anyway.
have weird Ari in it.
So
I like
here's a picture of a lovely British fellow.
So, like,
Oh my
the
God.
fellow is what makes
Is there
this
some
funny.
context to this?
No.
No,
It's almost-
no context.
It's almost as if this is no context, Brits. So I've seen this picture, believe it or not, because it was doing the rounds on the almighty
That's
British
actually
Twitter.
Curly's dad.
Yeah, it's not. I can tell you for a fact, my dad is much larger than that. This guy, I'm almost sure, has some sort of high-ranking political position.
Yeah, that's the vibe I got. Is like it's a political guy.
He does.
Hog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the
And-
club.
Yeah, I also just respect that, like, she is loving this. Like, weirdly. Like she's... Or she's passed
The-
out in his arms and
The
he just
girl,
went...
you're the girl in the middle.
The girl in the middle.
Yeah, the girl in the middle's having a great time.
Or she's, like, passed out and he just went, let me just hold this.
I would like to believe the latter,
Yeah.
or
but,
the prior, that she's
but-
just having a good time.
yeah, but I've been in British nightclubs and I can tell you that what I said might be what's happening.
Yeah, that is how nightclubs go a lot, unfortunately.
Yeah. But she's like the friend that has had one drink, and she's just like, yeah.
I love her pointing like right at the camera. I was like, I see you.
Obnoxious guy wearing sunglasses in the background is what I actually see. But yeah, there's not too much really to say about this other than old man in nightclub, or older man in nightclub, sorry, who has political positions from what I've read, is watching woman get touched in public place.
I love that you said old man in nightclub and then didn't do the fucking old man who's like center of the frame.
Eh? What? Is there
You
another
said
old man?
in nightclub, and you were like circling the dude with glasses when you said old man in nightclub.
Yeah, this guy has, yeah. Are you watching?
Yeah, so I wasn't sure which one the old man would be, so I'm glad he did that.
Yeah, this guy.
All right.
Yeah. Next one. Brand new.
No, could you, can you send me this for the thumbnail, of course?
The previous one? Yeah, one sec. Copy image. Here we go.
Oh, not right now. You can wait. It's fine.
My NFTs.
Any right clickers? Brand new, never been more engagement ring. Girlfriend fell off cliff and died on impact. 14, I don't know what, 14k? 0.66 carat. £1,000 is a steal of a deal. Yeah, this is Facebook Marketplace.
Is this still available? Yeah.
So, I don't know, like, what cliff, like, not specific enough. You think
Is there a famous British cliff that people fall off a lot
Cliff of Dover
after getting engaged?
Yeah.
all I can think of is like a super deep cut. That there's like a really
Someone's
famous
got a sloth.
Fuck off. The Slothathon is over?
Breaking news. We're the first podcast to cover this. Who got it?
Boomer Gamer 6925.
I'm sorry. This might be real.
He got it before he went live.
You understand. If
He
something
got it
special
before
for
he
8
went
hours,
live.
I have to see it being bought.
Oh, okay.
No shame on you.
It's saying no.
False alarm.
Why?
I just have to be honest with myself.
Because he didn't buy it on stream.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it has to be,
Good.
yeah, you have to be live, buy the thing.
The overlay wasn't for nothing.
Wow.
My God.
Right, next,
That was
no context Brits.
Sorry. This one. So there's like a really deep cut reference. This could be the EastEnders, but I doubt it. Yeah, there's not much really to say about that. That's funny.
It's very funny.
Because you see, the joke is because you can't get pregnant if you use the rear entrance.
That is.
What's that? Can you please explain that to me? No one ever.
You see, when you have sex, there's two holes down there.
I'm
on the
already
female.
lost.
What if the person
When
you're
you
having
have-
sex
wait,
with only
when
has
you
one
have
hole down
what?
there?
You want what?
When you what?
What?
Crispy's too young. He doesn't know about this.
We legally
What?
can't explain it to you, Truthmane.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I
So-
legally need you to
I don't
Google it in
get
your
it.
own time.
So Z sent me this one, and it said the caption was "When you're going to the toilets in Witherspoons."
That's so true.
And
Yeah.
you know
Well,
what?
I guess that's
just
coming
Googled
back,
it 'cause
isn't
I have
it?
no idea what the fuck that means.
So like Witherspoons, like, well, for one, you're normally fucking drunk as hell, and for two, they're always in like really old buildings. So there's always just like a really, it's either the toilets are in the most awkward place possible because they probably used to be employee toilets, or just you're drunk as fuck and it takes forever. Like, I guess it depends on the context. It just makes sense because like Witherspoons isn't like it's a franchise, but the way they work is like all their buildings are like just cringily set up where the toilets will either be in the weirdest place possible or in the middle of nowhere. Oh, sorry, I just had to go back to that one.
That's a good one. That was a good one. I liked it.
In memory of Peter Compton. Well, that was a waste of a time.
Nice.
Rip. This is old. So this is deep cut. Someone found this from like fucking 13 years ago. I like to think this picture was taken. Someone was just walking through a fucking graveyard and went, "Yo."
I've never seen like a tombstone look like this in Britain. I don't think.
I'll
Maybe
be
it's just
honest.
me.
I've been to a graveyard once in my entire life. I don't remember what any of them look like.
There used to be a graveyard by my house, and they had some pretty lit fucking tombstones. There was a dude who just had the Jordan's logo on the back of his tombstone.
Yo.
Like the front was normal, and then on the back was just a big ass Jordan's logo. I was like, all right, that's interesting. There's this person whose name was Vassholes. Like literally just the word assholes with a V at the front. I was like, that's insane.
Assholes.
And then there was Aerosmith. It was spelled wrong. But like like the 70s rock band Aerosmith.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
their name was
Oh,
that.
Aerosmith. Okay.
Yeah, which is kind of cringe.
But
But those were like all in this like shitty graveyard in Raytown. I was like, this is insane.
Wow.
Okay.
So what do you want on your tombstone, Curly?
What I want on my tombstone, I don't want buried.
Oh, you're getting cremated?
Yeah, I'm getting my dad has his opinion and my mom hates it. Where every time my dad like talks, he's like, "Oh, when I die, literally just burn me and throw me in the bin." And I'm like, I'm in the same opinion. I think funerals and like all that kind of stuff is just a massive waste of money. I'm of that opinion with weddings as well. Massive waste of money.
All right, hear me out on this. When I die, I want to get cremated, but I want my ashes to be made into a frisbee. So that way, did you say no ditches?
That's sick. Yeah, I said no bitches.
Oh, no ditches. Because we don't want to get buried. No ditches. Anyway, because a grave is also a ditch in this scenario.
I don't have a family plot of land. Sorry.
But, I want to get made into a frisbee, so that way, like 30 years after I'm dead, we're like, all right, let's go play with Grandpa, and then the grandkids are just like throwing me around. It's gonna be a great time.
I want that to happen, but I just want it to be my corpse.
just not have your ashes in a frisbee, just throwing your limp corpse around.
I'm gonna be
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, like taxidermy, like you on the wall, like your mouth open, a lion
taxidermy.
eagle.
I'm gonna turn into a kitchen table.
What actually? Have you seen the thing that you can get done where you can get your ashes put into a sex toy?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah,
Who
it's
would
a
you
thing.
give it to? Your daughter?
No, the whole thing is that you can give it if you die. Like the whole thing is that you give it to your partner so that they stay loyal to you because you're technically inside of them.
God,
What does that mean
crazy.
though? Like if they
If you're
move
a
on and
man.
get with someone else, they're not just gonna like.
Yeah, can I bring the husband into the bedroom?
Yeah. Can I bring my ex-husband to bed with us?
Or have a new Pepsi Max? I drank it all.
Absolute bullshit.
Yeah, death is cringe. Let's move on. Get out of London. Crab?
Truthmane, Jody, what do you guys want to do?
What did you say?
What do you want to do with your corpse? Like, what do you
Star
start off
Street
as
is
what do you
brought
want
up at
on your tombstone, and has ended up being what do you want done with your body?
Yeah, with me, like, I'm gonna be dead, so I don't really care, but don't host me a cringe funeral. Like, I'm not being funny. I think funerals are no disrespect to people who've had funerals, but I think they are just so cringe. Don't be depressed about me dying. Just have a laugh. So,
Go to
I don't
pub.
really care.
Go to pub.
But actually, no, don't keep my ashes though. If I'm being burnt, don't keep them. That's a bit weird. If I'm gone, I think I need to be gone. Like,
Yeah, I think that's a pretty actually, most people would consider that unhealthy, but I think that's quite a healthy way to think. Like, I think a lot of people get too, it sounds very insensitive, but get too stuck up on something when someone dies, and they're like, I need to keep them around and blah blah blah. I get that. That's literal IRL copium, but
Jesus.
it is, and I guess I'm just more like blunt that way. Like I've said it to my parents, I'm like, look, if I fucking manage to die before you, just fucking bin me. Like, don't waste your money. Like,
yeah, no, I'm assuming.
just like
Your time on me.
yeah, literally, don't waste your time on me. Just like send a message, a text to the family, go, yo, big man's dead. Like don't even stress it.
I'd rather that than like my
Just put me
family
out with
went
the
into
bins.
debt for it. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not being funny.
dude, all I want is an
Exactly.
honorary LSF podcast.
Yeah.
I think so. You guys know Zoroastrianism?
Of course. Why would we not know that?
What is
It's
it?
a Persian religion. It's called Zoroastrianism.
Zoro,
It
like the
is
guy
by
from One Piece.
some no, like Zoroaster, the Zoroastrian prophet. Anyway, they have a custom where they leave their dead bodies outside of the place of worship for the wildlife to come eat. And I think that's just a really interesting and fast way of being recycled back into the ecosystem. So that's one of my options. The
That is
other
actually
one
insane,
is,
and I also want that now.
isn't that sick?
Yeah, that is sick.
The other, I actually have two more options. One is something that like some people used to do, I don't remember who, which is send you out on an ice floe. Like you're dying, okay, you're still alive, but like let's put you out on an ice floe and push you out into the ocean.
It's not a Viking thing.
Which is kind of sick.
Yeah, it sounds a lot
It
like
may
a
be a
Viking
Viking
funeral,
thing.
but ice instead of fire.
Isn't that sick?
That is-
No, I'd rather be
and
dead
then
first.
the third one is to get turned into a tree.
Oh, Steve.
Free is always a
About
good one.
that. You like
Because a tree is nice.
you can be put into like an egg and you turn it into a tree.
Yeah, I want to be
Uh-huh.
like, like those little alien babies that come in slime. That's what I want to be one of them.
I want to be one of those sticky hands, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Can you turn my ashes into the sand that's like dry outside of the water but wet in the water? Holy
Moon
shit!
sand.
Yeah, I want to be
Yeah.
can you turn
Moon
my
sand,
ashes
yeah.
into moon sand.
Wait, you mean? Oh wait, Curly, all sand is dry
Oh,
outside.
shut
of
up! You know what I
water
meant.
inside.
When you take it out of the water, it's still dry. Is
I want to be
So
turned
wait,
into
is
fucking
water wet?
oobleck.
Oh, see, please.
No,
No.
water's not wet. It's
No.
not wet. Water's not wet.
Is the whole thing that goes inside the water becomes wet, but the water itself is not
That's
wet.
correct.
I hate that argument.
That's
It's so
correct.
dumb. If your
What?
hand is in water, it's
You-
fucking wet.
But the
Yeah,
wet,
your
but the
hand is wet. The water's not wet.
water
the
is
water
water.
makes something wet.
All right. Well, I'm literally cutting this off. We're moving on. We have three more to get through.
I've never had that effect on anyone. Anyway, moving on.
Anywho.
Get out of London. Crab.
Nice.
It's just like a
That's
Tesco
sick.
thing.
It's a national express. It's a real card, is it not? Like it's literally a thing to
No
like
idea.
get the train to go somewhere. But for some reason they're like, yo, fucking crab. I don't think I've ever seen a crab anywhere on any beach in Northern Ireland. Never mind. I don't know about like
You've never seen a crab?
Exactly. That's where they're saying get out, and you got to go find the crabs. They're not here, bitch.
I've seen one in an aquarium. I ain't seen like an IRL
What?
wild crabby.
Dude, you never gone crabbing? Never gone to like a little like.
Oh well,
dock
I've
and,
seen
like,
those little
just-
baby bitches. Not
Yeah.
like a mega crab, like an evolved crab. You know, I've seen the little
Well,
tiny ones.
What you call it? What are you calling a baby bitch? Like how big?
Like literally like the size of like not even a finger. Like literally the ones that you could like hold in your hand and you watch them walk on your hand.
Oh yeah, well big ones like that. They're like in in the water. You won't find them like near the edge.
Why?
What do you mean why? Because they're a sea creature.
Good point.
My favorite part of the podcast is Curly asking terrible questions and Lion Eagle talking to him like he's like a 3-year-old child. It's amazing.
Yeah, but I don't know why. I just don't.
It makes me happy.
It's cringe that the big ones don't come out. That's all I'm saying. They should know better.
Same thing with streamers as well. It's cringe that the big ones don't come out to your congratulations video to a creator.
True.
Yeah, I also.
Fuck you, Ludwig.
To be fair,
Although, to be fair, the biggest creator, the most famous person, did come out. So,
True.
I did
Shout
send
out
my
Housework.
video. Yeah.
and then I didn't include him. Sorry, Logic Defender.
This.
So yeah, what we got next?
Oh, this is like. So
The
this.
hell is that? Is that a mushy pea
It's,
sandwich?
it's mushy
Oh.
peas. It's mushy peas.
P-dog is what the caption was. P-dog.
P-dog. So do you have the mushed up peas in the United States?
Not really. We have like canned peas, but we don't have like mushy. Well, we have like baby food mushy peas, but like normal people don't eat mushy peas.
This is for big boys. Big boys eat mushy peas. To be fair, this is like a thing that like exclusively like well, I didn't eat these until I hit a certain age. I don't know if it's like your taste buds are like yo cringe, but then once you hit like your 20s, they're like yo, I actually kind of like a mushy pea.
Ayo.
You get them in a chippy. That's where you get your fish and chips in it.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. But this is. I would never dare put this in a hot dog bun. No way. No way.
I wouldn't put it in a bun, but you know what?
You put it in what? Sorry, Jody, you cut out.
I probably would not put it in like the bun. I wouldn't make that. But if someone gave it, I'd enjoy. I'm not fussy either at all.
Yeah, it does look like shit.
It does. It's like one of those things you eat and it makes you want to cry, but like
It's
you
not
could have been
bad.
hungry.
Yeah.
If I'm going hungry, eh.
You know what I had once? I had.
Oh, the sloth's
think
been
I
found.
agree.
Sorry, guys.
Wait, what?
Yeah, sloth's been found.
You taking the
Who did
piss?
it?
No, it's really been found. A guy called Scuba Sparkles has found it.
Ah.
Wait, is it over?
At absolute VIP. Oh, make sure you have the VOD being
Did it take him
saved.
about 2 minutes?
Oh, that's crazy. Show the buy. Yeah, let's see the clip. Any clippers?
No fucking way.
I guess
How
I
long
should
has he
have said
been
it.
live
People
for?
said they
Before-
saw it live on stream.
In before no
7
show the
minutes.
buy.
No, we didn't.
And
we
before
got paid.
Truthmane just left the fucking call in the middle of the podcast.
Yeah, but
Gotta go for it.
I mean, they have to have
Don't
it
blame
on,
him.
right?
Hey, welcome
we
back.
Get scammed,
Yeah,
right?
Truthmane.
Yo.
Fuck.
Scuba Sparkles, did you buy it?
Oh wait, they didn't roll it on
Oh
stream.
no,
Oh, they didn't buy it?
Scammed again.
It's fake?
Scammed twice?
Wait,
it's fake.
A second fake sloth?
on VIP.
Oh, no.
The drama, the tension. All right, we really got to wrap it up. There's only one more after the P dog.
Ban them.
Why wouldn't they use it?
Yeah. Is it? It's fake.
Scammed.
Wait, do they have to use it?
Well, no, they have to get it on stream. People could have gotten it and
They do have to
frozen
buy
it
it.
safe
Crazy.
and then come back on stream.
Oh, well, that's cringe.
Did they not buy it?
I think
This
what
is
happened.
literally insane.
I think what happened was they've just like loaded up either
Yeah,
something
so they
that shows it.
did it earlier when he said that he was going to go live and do it. Rolled until they got a sloth. Although not in the cringe way because they've not got the
Right.
cap. But then as soon as like Stanza said, "Oh, I'm doing it," he's gone live
He's
and then
gone
just
live.
like showing his screen.
Okay, that's cringe.
Right.
Man who spends 2
That's
years
annoying.
building tunnel from house to shed to avoid rain. What the fuck does that mean? No.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
What is
that
what is
one.
this about, Wales?
Jody, come on.
explain.
Reality.
Sorry.
Mark.
Coming from house to shed to avoid rain.
Right, back to the podcast.
Right, I would do that.
Yeah,
Doesn't
no-
like get into his garage to get his tools.
This is Wheels Online.
Yeah, love Wales Online.
Man spends 2 years building tunnel and has to avoid. That is
It's
perfect.
like in
That-
my town.
I was really expecting it to say to avoid wife.
This has not happened in my town, but what happened in my town years ago, I don't know, 20, 30 years ago, it wasn't that long ago, I don't think, people tried to dig from the Indian takeaway, tried to dig a tunnel to the bank, to rob the bank, and they got caught like halfway through, 'cause obviously there's just lots of drilling under the road. And the bank, like they've got security at the bank, and they're just watching them like dig into the ground. It's like
All I'm
I
saying
don't
is
know what that's about. But
someone will
maybe something
would
in-
definitely turn that into a fucking Netflix show.
yeah,
And then at the end, like, they would do it as if it was really epic. And then at the end, they'd be like, "This is based on a true story where some bloke did it for like 20 hours and then got caught instantly."
Yeah.
this is like the guy who has like a
Yeah.
bunker in his garden. I don't know if you've seen that.
It's called America.
I don't know if
Nice.
I can find who he is. It's like a ginger guy. Colin Fuse.
Colin Farrell, the Penguin from the new Batman movie.
Colin.
That's
I
crazy.
love Colin Farrell.
He's pretty good. Good actor.
He like built a bunker under his house.
Has anyone seen the new Batman movie?
No,
Not
I've not seen
yet.
the
I'm
new
seeing
Batman movie.
it on Sunday afternoon.
I saw it last Sunday afternoon.
I want to see it, but it costs so much money in the town that I'm living in to watch a movie. At
Is it-
home, it costs like £3.50. Here, it costs like 50. Oh,
Damn.
That's cringe. Considering it's a dying fucking platform, you think they would make
Yeah.
it cheaper?
It is cringe.
Like
True.
now that everyone can get stuff in their house, why would they ask going to the cinema most of the time? Like if I really wanted, I could probably find it right now and watch it.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly, very true.
Yeah, and they need
So
they need to
that's no context Brits. What about? Should we do topic number 6 on the list?
We can, or we can get the fuck out of here and all start hunting sloths so we don't miss it.
Yeah, I think we're all
Yeah.
getting a bit on edge
Oh,
about
yeah.
sloths being found left, right, and center.
Yeah,
so-
there's too many sloths getting found out here, so I think now is a really good time to
Can I
wrap up.
say before we wrap up,
Uh-huh.
I did not watch the stream today. I've been busy. Why is everyone looking for sloths other than Stans? What's going on?
So Stans has said, like, he's lit the beacon, and any sloth that is found by his community counts as a sloth win for him.
Okay,
So it's basically
I
like
got you.
finding like a golden ticket now.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
please let me end this fucking stream. And so all of us want to be the one to do it, so that way we can get rated by stands when we find the sloth.
Yeah, imagine if I finally
Yeah.
got a raid.
Imagine. And where would they raid you
L
at?
plus ratio.
Where would they raid me? At Lion_22_25.
Damn,
Holy
how does he
shit.
do it? How does twitch.tv/notice does he
good.
do such a smooth ass transition?
Ooh, almost as smooth as
I
the
don't
ones
know,
done
but
by.
I feel like by the Truthmane on Twitch, who will
Damn.
be streaming for the first time in over a month in about 7 minutes.
Damn, such an exact time.
We'll see.
What about you, Jody?
Anyway,
where would we find you if you were to bank one?
If
Hypothetically.
I were to look at me, hypothetically, you might find me right now. Maybe. I don't know. Because I think if I go live right now, I'm
Interesting.
just thinking, if I go live now, since I might be
Yeah,
able to get,
I'm going live the second that we say we're done with the podcast.
I might be able to meet my affiliate link today. So that might
Ooh,
That would be
that'd be hype.
yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine being there for the Jody affiliate.
Yeah, too
Or
late.
maybe
Sorry,
it's
I'm
not
Slothathon. I'm a bit busy.
But yeah. Noisy Jody 2, you're there and everywhere.
They might not have heard that because the Vibrato Pets music started playing. Someone.
It's okay. Prioritize. It's fine.
Noisy Jody 2 here, there, everywhere. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. She's the absolute GOAT. She's going to be affiliate soon, and I am just super excited for her to make more content because she's the best content creator out of all of us. That being said, we are going to get the fuck out of here. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next week for a guest episode, maybe. Ooh.